was very difficult to pick 5 episodes that were my favorites. You know, I have others that I would also put on that list that aren't on that list, but I had to pick 5, so these would be them.
Don't you use that tone of voice, you...
What were you gonna say? Fat ass? Wide load?
Doughboy?
The country that you are, Roy Clark.
Lethal Weapons was an episode that written by Chris Sheridan, who's an immensely talented writer, and it's been on the show for a while.
How's this for a name? Miss Pony Express? What do you got for me, Joe? Let me see here. It's here somewhere. Yeah, here we are. A big bag of liver spots for Lois.
It's probably most memorable for its final scene, which involves just a full-on fist fight between Peter and Lois and every member of the family.
You just hit me.
That's right. Oh, you can't hit me. I'm a girl.
Sometimes I wonder.
It's an instance of a scene that we were kind of scared to do early on. You know, we said, geez, this is going to either horrify people or they're going to think it's hysterical.
Go again. Kick her ass.
You know, we pressed forward, and it was enough of a part of the story that we really didn't have the money to change it if it didn't work.
Shut up. This is all Dad's fault.
I don't like to be done.
It was great that it did. It ended up being one of the funniest scenes I think that we've done in the show, and just something that really you can only do in animation. If Ray punched Deborah on Everybody Loves Raymond, you probably wouldn't get too many laughs, but here it works. I Am Peter, Hear Me Roar was actually another Chris Sheridan episode, and had again, probably one of the most memorable scenes of the series, in which Peter, trying to get in touch with his maternal side, breastfeeds Stewie. There's a great piece of animation that was just storyboarded and timed so beautifully. Stewie's emotional progression over the course of the 40 seconds or so was just so accurately portrayed. You know, he's suckling contently, and then he opens his eyes and notices something doesn't taste right, and pulls a hair out of his mouth and looks up at Peter, the nipple, and then it just kind of dawns on him, and there's this great kind of realization, you know, this sort of where he just completely freaks out. It was just so beautifully done, and it's so funny, and again, it's nice to see something that's just survived solely on the visuals.
Isn't she beautiful, Brian?
The Duke boys would be proud, Peter.
Yeah, you gotta get in through a window like this. Okay, now you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to roll yours down. You alright?
Well, I'm sorry, folks, but that's all the time that we have today. Bye. See you next time.